Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 22nd going to the 28th of May. So I'm going to dive straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. For Cancer, please. Two more. Whoa, okay. Fun. All right. I, for some reason, want to get one more. Oh. It's just so I can understand the situation a little bit more. I am kind of feeling a little bit like being on a boat, but you know, one where the waves are like a little bit unexpected. So this could be like a bit of a metaphor, a bit of like visual of what you might be going through, because it's kind of like, you know how I was like, whoa, in the beginning, the card that came through was this flexible card. So it kind of made sense that it came out that way, because it's almost like things are rocking a little bit. And what I can see through your reading is that there is a little bit of a shakeup coming through. Your first tarot card is a Six of Cups, so there could be a lot of nostalgia. Maybe the boat is representing your emotions, Cancer, because it is water, so it could very much be a metaphor for that. And because we have the Six of Cups, and because we have those waves actually going through, it could very well be that your emotions are a little bit here and there, which is not such a bad thing. All right, emotions can be very beneficial in a lot of ways. So let's see. I kind of feel like it's just asking for you to be flexible through your emotions, because there is a reason why certain things are coming up for you. Six of Cups does not only mean nostalgia in the past and past situations, but it can also mean present soulmates. Okay, it's people where there's reciprocated love and care and energy. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Cups quickly. You have some wish fulfillment when it comes down to soulmates. Okay, whether that's you reconnecting with somebody of the past, which could very well be the case. All right, so there's a very strong connection that you have towards somebody. So maybe that's why your emotions are a little bit here, there, everywhere. Maybe you'll find yourself crying a little bit, which Cancer, there's nothing wrong with. Allow your emotions to flow. We do have the Queen of Cups coming through, as I said that. Like, you're going to be in your sensitive era. Just for a little bit, Cancer, there's nothing wrong with it, because you have that Queen of Cups coming through. You are just highly sensitive, and it's not a bad thing. Even when I say that word, it just comes across as rude, because society has taught us that being sensitive is a bad thing. It's not. It just means that you feel things more intensely than others, and it can seem like a curse to some people. And I'm sure some of you feel like it is a bit of a curse, but it just means that you are able to see things way before other people see things, because you're sensitive to it. You can feel things coming. You can tell when things are going to happen. You guys, the ones I'm speaking to here, Cancer, you are very intuitive. It's just that your emotions are also, very sensitive with that too. So when something makes you happy, it makes you so happy and grateful. When something makes you sad, it makes you super pissed off. Like, it's just, you guys are coming through with that energy here. You're the Seven of Pentacles. So to me, this means that whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's your emotions, whether it is your intuition, for some of you, if you are in that industry, or if you're planning on working on it just for yourself, I actually see that growing for you. Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups can also just mean anything that you're trying to put your focus in at this time is getting double growth, because I'm kind of seeing that your emotions are in a very magical stage right now. I don't know if anything's happening around the moon or something's, I don't know, because it's this moon in the background, and all this water kind of feels like elixir. Is that the right thing that they're telling me? Like, I'm kind of seeing it like it's super magical. Whatever you're putting your emotions into at this time, whatever you're doing, it is your emotions. So if it's a relationship and you're putting all your love into it, like, I really see something magical happening. Or if it's a job and you're putting all your emotions into it, or if it's just like a side hustle, or if it's a hobby, whatever it is, something is really kind of growing because of this beautiful love that you have. And I think this is your superpower, by the way. But anyways, if you're feeling a little bit stuck here and that things are taking its time, then yes, you are correct with that. However, Seven of Pentacles says that whatever this energy that I'm picking up on, whatever you're putting into it, you will get back times 10. All right, so don't you worry. All right, let's clarify the Six of Cups, and I'm going to show you the Oracle cards that came out for you as well. Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles. One more. So there was something that I said in the beginning well, something that I thought in the beginning where I wanted a fourth card. Okay, I'm not gonna talk crap. Basically, like I'm not talking crap, but I'm talking too much than I should. I'm trying to be more direct in my readings, but I kind of feel like just saying, just be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it and it might not be what you thought it was. Like on the surface, the Six of Cups and the Star was like great. And even me, I felt good vibes from it. It was like Six of Cups, the Star, you're going to be reconnecting with somebody who, you know, there's like this care towards each other. There's this mutual energy, you know, but it's kind of being clarified by not so good things. So Six of Pentacles is, you know, this is an energy of needing balance, paying attention to what you're putting your energy into, all right? You're the Two of Swords, which is speaking about a choice, all right? You may have had to block this person in the past or whatever. The Seven of Swords coming through is a deceitful energy, all right? So just pay attention with what you're putting your energy into. If this was a very toxic situation or one where there was gossip or things going on behind your back or whatever, as you can see, this is what's happening here. Or if you kind of were doubting somebody's intentions, it kind of seems like a good thing because maybe you've had time apart and whatever. Like it's a wish fulfillment with the Star card. And I'm getting another message now. Just pay attention to what you're putting your energy into, or what you're trying to manifest into your life, because it may just be repeating of an old cycle, okay? Now with the Star card and the Six of Cups also, this is actually a really good energy with healing from certain emotions that you went through in the past. So if you did go through deceit, and this is not something that you want back, so don't worry, then you might be like balancing out how you're looking at the past. And maybe once before, the way that you viewed it was like, I don't want to think about it, I'm not going to talk about it, you know, or maybe you weren't really looking at I'm kind of getting split messages here. Maybe you were looking at all the bad and now you're looking at all the good, or now you're looking at it in a very balanced way of like, okay, there is all this negativity with this, but I'm not going to let that create like bad feelings within me. Like you're healing from something of the past through the memories that are coming up. This is very interesting, because usually in a Six of Pentacles, it's one person who's kind of giving kind of like to charities, to people who are in need. And really this message that comes through with that card is like you're paying attention to what you're putting your energy to, because there's one who's deceitful, who has everything but is still asking for more, and you have one that genuinely needs it. So just pay attention to your gut instinct about people and who might be coming back. Maybe you'll have a few people coming back to you and it's like, oh, this like a throwback is giving me all these memories with these people. I just feel like just be careful with what you're saying or whatever. Like just pay attention to it, because the Seven of Swords is not a nice card to have, to be honest with you. But anyways, let's put those three cards aside. So with your Oracle deck, what I can see, there's a need to be flexible, as I was saying here. Like your emotions are going to be a little bit here, there, everywhere. There's going to be some good, but you are going to have some underlying maybe fears or just old emotions coming back up for you to heal them. So the Star card is good in that sense. You do a flexible when it comes down to your current position. So it does seem like things are going to be changing for you, Cancer, with the flexible card. So it is asking for your flexibility, your ability to adapt and to go with the changes here. Because if we are stubborn and we're strict and this is how it is, and the universe is like, not really. They blow this wind, and if we're stuck rigid, then what happens is that we get knocked down with the wind. And what that means is that change is coming, and if you have this is the only way I'm going to get here and I'm not doing it any other way, then we're not learning to adapt through life. And that's probably one of the worst things, because things happen against our will. Things happen the way that we don't want it to, or that we didn't expect it to. And the more that you learn how to be adaptive and flexible and are courageous with that, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of understanding that you have courage to help you go through those times. And maybe you have been going through it for a while and have aced it. If that's the case, amazing, congrats. But the flexible card is just a reminder that so much is changing around you, and probably for your favor. Actually feels like it is, because it's leading towards this blessed energy. So just go with the wind is what it means. And just saying that the Chariot card is just there, and it's the universe is taking you places, all right? So we have the higher power with flexible. Trust your gut instinct, trust your visions, trust your dreams. Okay, something really important that may not be seen with these eyes, but definitely can be seen with this one. So just pay attention to it. We do also have truth be told underneath this, which is again there is a mask here, there is a truth that is going to come out or that you can sense. On the top of the deck, on the fourth card that I pulled out that I made a funny face with, it was chaos and conflict. So that's like, I wanted another card and the chaos came out. So just be careful of what you may feel like you want, because I mean, I think we learn lessons through this anyways, you know. I think some of us, at least in my experience, I've wanted something and then it turned out not to be the thing that, you know, I thought I wanted it and then I realized I did not. So it taught me a very valid lesson with that, you know. So this is kind of just saying here that the chaos and conflict is not an attack against you. It may feel like it at first because, as you can see, this zebra is having this whole outer layer ripped off of it. It's crumbling, and that can make you feel so like vulnerable and exposed. It feels like an attack against you, but what you'll see is that it was an armor that you didn't need. It was a certain belief that you didn't need and it wasn't helping, or if it was a, you know, a certain desire for something and you didn't actually need it. And in fact, you were better off without it. Like, that's the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. And it's putting you in a vulnerable place, because I think you have to relearn yourself or relearn your situation, or there is some need to adapt to this new energy. Because I'm sure if the zebra ever looked in the mirror, it's like, what the, like, that's me? Like, I feel like you're changing a lot, and that's okay. Like, I think that this is for the better, and it may be hard to kind of look at. I think it's a glow up here, but you may not see it at first as the energy I'm picking up on. Then you have blessed, and blessed is an energy of dodging a bullet. Whenever this deck comes in, it's sometimes we really just want to dive straight into something, when really, as much as you've grown these beautiful wings, Cancer, and you have leveled up and grown a lot, and I want to give you credit for that, there is still some work to do. So maybe you're not just ready to jump into love just yet, or you're not ready to have the whatever it is that you are desiring just yet, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not going to have it. It's just saying that actually sometimes we are blessed without it just now. It's not the right time, not the right place for something. But it does feel like maybe you are changing to be able to have something in your life that you are wanting. Okay? You know, sometimes it's like, I know in my experience, there are certain things that I really wanted at some time, and it was so much struggle and it was not happening, and I was wondering why. It was actually because I was around people who had taken advantage of me, and they would have taken advantage of my blessings too, you know. Is this kind of energy. So sometimes it is a blessing, but it's only when you're out of it that you realize, you know. So it's that kind of energy coming through. Four of Pentacles. So again, go with the flow is something I really want to say. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to something or holding away from something. Either you are holding yourself back, or there's something that you're holding on to that's holding you back. It's creating unnecessary weight. Could be people. You do have the Five of Swords, sorry. This is a need to cut something out. This could be something that is going against you here, as you can see, or it just could be things that are not aligned with you, all right? Is a need to let it go. Anything else for Cancer? Hermit, all right. Some of you might need to take the road by yourself here. We need some time for some introspection with that Hermit card and the Eight of Cups, needing to walk away from things that are unfulfilling. Yeah, the Moon. It's to do with your emotions, to do with maybe some deception, to do with some like deeper desires. It's to understand them from the higher perspective of the Hermit. I think it's actually looking at your emotions like this. I would really suggest, just based on what I'm seeing here, like the sun is coming, I like that. I'm kind of seeing it like having your emotions put out in front of you, like these desires that you're having, and just looking at them and going, actually, is that necessary? Like, is this actually for the good of me? And dissecting each one. Like, maybe journaling will be very, very good for you. Like, some awareness with your emotions is going to be very good for you. It's going to give you a lot of clarity. So there is a reason why you're feeling certain things, but it doesn't mean that. So maybe you feel like you really need something, but you're going to understand that actually I only needed this. I only thought I needed this. Wait. I only thought I needed this when actually what I needed was security. What I actually needed was to feel more confident within myself, so I didn't need to be validated by somebody else. You know, it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up on. You do with the Knight of Wands, and I am kind of picking up travel with this card. You guys might be going on certain journeys or experiences. You might be feeling a little bit more called towards some sort of like spiritual beliefs or higher education of some sort. Like, there is this beautiful ambition, ambitious energy coming through with the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy is a very driven energy, wanting to thrive and grow, your knowledge. So you could learn new things. You could just experience new things. Maybe you are going on a boat. That's coming through for you. I'm just going to pull you some tea leaf tarot as well and see what's going on for you. I'm seeing the initial S. Whee! We have April. Could have been some significance around April. Could be a name. For Cancer, please. Oh, that's very nice. You are very protected by spirit, by the way. So don't you worry. You have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, all right? So don't you worry. You do have Candle. You will be shown the way. These are just temporary problems, all right, Cancer? These problems may have started in April or whatever. Some significance around that month. But anyway, I love you guys. Cancer, I wish you all the best. If you liked the reading, make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time, okay?